Yo, so the state of Delaware is experimenting on a restricted child support debit card that will only let you buy stuff pertaining to the child. Yeah.
State of Delaware is experimenting with a new type of child support in a form of a card, which works much like an EBT card.
Okay.
The child support card will prohibit parents from paying for certain items like gas, rent, and adult clothing.
And liquor.
And liquor.
You know how when somebody come up with an idea and you like, why didn't I think of that? Like, I could have been rich by now. This is what needs to be happening. Because you can't decide who's spending the money right and who's spending the money wrong. So let's just cut out all the extras as far as what you can buy with this money. Because the money should be allocated to the child.
Is this a good idea?
Well, I mean, you know what? Okay, this is a thing that I know about child support.
Okay.
Like, you know, child support goes to the one that's the major caregiver. And I think it's good that they do have the card and have certain restrictions. But I also want to say that if you are the parent, you're a parent, if you have a child 24/7, there's nothing wrong if it's your day off to take $50 and go have a meal. I think that's okay.
Yes, there's absolutely something wrong with that because that money wasn't meant for you to go buy a drink. Liquor ain't got nothing to do with my child's education or my child's betterment or my child's clothes. That's for your pleasure. Where does it stop? Because you ain't gonna just go buy you a drink. When you get a day off, right, what you trying to do? When you get a day off, you trying to go have a drink and you trying to go smash something, right? So let young Rico bump your box off and I got to pay for y'all drinks and y'all debauchery? No, that money is meant for my child to have diapers and milk. So go buy that with that money and then go buy you and Rico a drink out of your money.
Some people take advantage of it.
Yeah, as long as you don't take advantage of it. But I'm just saying because, you know, come on, some people, they're not paying a lot in child support. You know what I mean? It's like they trying to act like, you know, they paying $1,500, $2,000. Some are, but I'm talking about where I'm from, you know, the D, that $300 a week. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
See, I don't like this when we try to play like $300 ain't enough. $300 a week is $1,200 a month. That's enough. That's a good chunk of a lot of people's paycheck. Some people, that's their whole paycheck. But because you get money, you mean to tell me kids got to have just what, $3,000 to survive a week now? Don't act like you don't remember when you was in the D. $300 a month back then was enough for you. But let's be real. If it is just $300 and you taking $50 to go buy a drink, that's 1/6 of my child's care that you're taking to go buy drinks with. Roughly 17%. That makes it even that much more important.
But the reason why they put it into action is because, sadly, you guys,
There are those ladies out there.
there are a lot more people that are taking advantage of child support. And that's why they put this into action. That's why they're coming up with this idea, because you can't take your girlfriends out for drinks on your child support.
You can't.
No, that's true.
You
but
can't hit the
also,
strip club
I think
using that card.
it becomes a time when you, as the parent, you have rights, especially if you're paying child support, you have visitation. Why don't we start talking to each other as parents and as aunties and uncles about, hey, where's this money going to?
See the goofiness? The one lady makes a great point. You can't take your girls out for drinks on your child support money. Oh, we need to talk to the aunties and uncles about where this money going to. And then all the ladies clap. See, it's no way to regulate that. Because if you ask the aunties, where's my money going to? It ain't none of your business, okay? Mind your business, Cletus. So then what we have to do, we have to go by the book and say, okay, none of you can buy liquor with this money. You can only buy things that pertain to the child with this money. And that's how you solve that.
I think it depends on the person and the type of situation, because there are women out there, this is the real,
Their fathers,
who search for the dudes that have the money and say, you know what?
Well, that's a whole different level. That's child support on a whole
But women do that.
Absolutely.
They take advantage of the situation.
But I think
And you see what I'm saying about these flagrant, foul, funky chicks out here? Ain't there a chick in the audience clap for that, though? Huh? How many chicks purposely search dudes out? Like, listen, Drake almost got in trouble because he put hot sauce in a condom after he busted into it, and the chick tried to insert that into her snatch after pulling it out the garbage, and she almost tried to sue him for this. We don't want to act like this don't happen, like chicks don't be searching dudes out like a heat-seeking missile to get him for his money, specifically for child support.
When you look at a bill of a mother who's charging things using child support money, moms also deserve to be able to take care of themselves and to be able to spend on themselves. Like, if a mom is going to the gym, She needs to get a workout in, and she needs to feel good about herself. If a mom is gonna go get a drink with child support money, she should get that drink. It's really tough being a mom.
I don't know about getting a drink on child support money. I'm sorry.
I think if you're a mother, you absolutely deserve a nice little drink at happy hour. You do.
I'll do that with my own money. Not with the money.
I bet Jeezy at the crib rethinking a whole lot of stuff. You thought them Asians was docile, didn't you? She been in America for a minute now, player. She believes as these American ratchet women believe. I need this for child support. I need to get a workout in. I need to feel good about myself. I need to drink up all the money. That is not for you, Ratchet Rihanna. It's for the child. And Jeezy, you better think about it before you pop another one in there. I don't know if you got one in, but you need to cut it off as you can cut it right now, okay? Don't put no more into her, because she's going to be robbing you.
I'm in two minds. I do think there are people out there that need to be checked.
Yes.
Right.
They do,
Yes.
because I have given child support to my other half, and I've been given child support back.
Okay.
Now, I'm the kind of parent, I have 3 kids.
Yes.
I make sure my kids are treated equally as possible, but
And I'm sorry I had to jump in here, because this is a whole nother thing. When a chick got 3-4 kids and one of them is mine, who's regulating what you're spending, what I'm giving? Well, let's say I'm the top dog out of all of the baby daddies and you're getting the most from me. Who regulating what you spending on these other little crumb snatchers versus what my child is getting? I didn't come in here to break bread with all them other kids. That's they daddy's responsibility. Had to throw that in there.
when they need clothes and things like that, it's good to be able to have that batch of money for that. Now, I'm kind of one of the ones that uses it wisely because I have money that I can.
Now, she says, I'm kind of one of the ones that uses it wisely because I have money. So even though you have money, you still choose to sometimes dip and do stuff that you ain't supposed to do with your child's money, but just cause. Even though you have plenty of money to do what you're supposed to do with it. And what I'm saying is, who's going to police that? Besides putting in these rules where it won't allow you to swipe the card for liquor or for this and that and the other for you. That's why we have to put these rules in place. Because even when they got money, they still choose to do what they want to do with it.
Go out and get my
own,
card or whatever.
right.
Yes.
So I'm in two minds. I think some people do need to be checked and some people don't need to be checked.
Have you ever used the child support inappropriately? Does it happen?
No, I don't think
She
I
got money. I'm
would.
talking
because I
about
already
her
have-
money.
Yeah, we're talking about
She got money. She a spice girl.
But you get what I mean?
I
Like
think-
what she's saying is like, well, I felt I deserved a little splurge on an outfit, so I used that. Does that really help?
No, you know.
And see what I'm saying? Not only did she not answer the question right away, but then lining them chimed in before she didn't even try to answer the question because they didn't want her to try to honestly answer the question because the honest answer she already gave. She already said, yeah, I'm kind of one of the parents that do the right thing and this, that, and other, but kind of means you don't always do the right thing. So yeah, you dipping and dodging and pilling and stealing when you feel like it.
You know what? Where I'm really getting to with this is that because they said that they were also checking the sizes and the ages. Well, maybe you are a person that has maybe 2 or 3 kids, and maybe one father doesn't take care of the other one, which is not their
that's not their
point.
fault.
But the point is, as a parent or a mother, you may want to buy the other child something with it, and that's what I'm saying is that there are different reasons why.
And see, here we go with this too. Well, we got to put an ID with it too, because you chicks, you out here, the one baby daddy that's doing well, you making him pay for everything for all of your other 3 mistakes that you'd have made. And that's not fair to him. The McDonald's video, he should not have to come through and buy every child in the house McDonald's because he has 1 child with you and you have 5. That's not fair to the father that's trying to be a father to his child.
All women are not like that. All women just don't take, they have other kids and they're trying to budget and everything. So I'm just concerned about the restrictions on the card.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Is there any
And once again, you have the Ratchet Rihannas in the crowd clapping it up again because I'm just concerned about the restrictions on the card. Why? Anybody who's trying to do what is supposed to be done with the card or trying to take care of the child that the card is providing for with that child instead of your other 3 childs would have no problem with this.
That's why I say it depends on the person, because the people who take advantage of the situation shouldn't penalize the women who actually use it for the right
And I
reason.
guess also for me, oh no, go ahead.
Well, I have a 16-year-old and she's the same size as me. So if I was going to be buying for my 16-year-old, if I was in that situation.
And yes, we all understand there's going to be some times where the card is going to conflict with women that are trying to do the right thing with it. But as Tia Mowry was saying, it's going to be a lot of women who are going to conflict with ratchet women, or going to conflict with real women trying to do the right thing with it. Now, this one mother's like, oh, I got a 16-year-old, she wear the same clothes as me. Okay, cool, but you done already admitted that you ain't always trying to do the right thing with the card. So let's just put these parameters in place to make women do the right thing with the card at most times that they can do it, because you ain't gonna be able to keep them from parameters. Because most of the women, listen, ask Kim Kardashian if she using that whole $200,000 up for all them 4 kids. It's not going to be able to happen. If they put parameters on that card and made her buy what you going to do? It's not going to be spent on the children. She going to have to spin it up and swipe it up and be like, well, I ain't giving it back to the daddy. If that money that didn't go to the kids went back to the daddy, I bet y'all will be in there swiping it and selling it for half off like you did the EBT cards. So come on, miss me with the bull and talk to me real, women. Talk to me real. Get on y'all women for being ratchet and get on the men for being bad fathers or whatever you're going to do, but be fair when you do it. This your boy Pete Camp. I'm signing out because y'all made me mad for the day. Get at your boy. Tell me how you feel about it.